Alright everyone, welcome back to the third scenario of our Panzer Corps 2 Ghost Division DLC campaign. This scenario is called Ghost Division, so most likely we will now earn our name of the campaign. We have crushed the French last time and also stopped the British advance. We did not sadly get a very good second hero, but maybe we will get something now, who knows. So we're gonna have a look at this now and see the lore first, then we do the what's it called? The army composition again, and afterwards we will have a look at what to do. I will maybe adjust the music a bit in a second because I have heard that it's apparently too loud. Maybe, so we will have to see about that. Now, let's read this lore. General Erwin Rommel continues to command the 7th Panzer Division as Germany begins Fall Rot, the operation to complete the conquest of France after the success of Fall Gelb. Achtung, Oberst Loki! Our time for resting from the halt order is over, and the time for critical action is once again upon us. In the interim, the French have significantly reduced our bridgehead over the Somme at Abbeville, and our first task is going to be to defeat these forces in detail. Be prepared for another fight against French behemoths, so keep our 88s at the ready. Once it's done, I want the division to make for Rouen with all haste. From Rouen we can secure the crossings over the Seine while being in the perfect position to disrupt any Allied evacuation efforts underway along the coastline. While those are our primary directives, I expect us to take the division much further than this. We must utterly crush the French with the decisive victories, leaving them utterly without resources. Therefore, I will begin to process the requisition of as much fuel as possible, enough to take us potentially all the way to the French Atlantic coastline. Rouen first, then we shall see how far you can carry our division. Dismissed. You find Fräulein Schulz waiting for you outside the Rommel's tent. Herr Oberst, I couldn't help but overhear General Rommel mentioning something about the coastline, and it got me thinking of a shot composition. If I could snap some photos of your forces on the French coastline, it would be a powerful image to show the German people that their valiant Wehrmacht has advanced as far as physically possible, all the way to the very edge of the ocean. If it's not too much trouble, please allow me to document this special triumph. Good luck, Herr Oberst. Victory. Interrupt Allied evacuation efforts by occupying Sainte-Valery and Caen and Le Havre. Prestige. Occupy nearby towns. Special. Reach Cherbourg before completing the victory objective. It has been such a long time that I forgot what we have gotten for the special objective of the last one. And I've just uploaded the... Oh, I think we have gotten Matildas and Char 1s. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we've gotten tanks. Alright. Sixth Sense. Cannot be ambushed. Okay. We're gonna give that to a tank. Let's elite replace all. Ooh, wow, so a lot of money, but it's fine. And we will now have a look at our forces. Alright, sorry. I had a little quick drink. Now, most likely gonna cut that out though. So let's have a look. We have 67 points. Did we get anything new? No. We have a lot of Grenadiers, a lot of Gebirgsjäger, Wehr Infantry, Pioneers. We have a lot of units we could still call on to. We have those, of course. No new tanks though. No new Recon. No new anti-tank. Nothing new here, and those obviously we don't really look too much about. Okay, so we will keep our armies as they are. Pasch wanted to be Fallschirmjäger, that's fine, and then Sal said that he would like to be a Panzer. So we have Boyd here, and then I think I'm gonna put Sal into our Panzer 3 Honk Sal. There we go. Now. And we have Loki, yes, okay. Who do we bring? I would say we bring the Krat and the KFC here. We're definitely gonna bring both anti-airs because we will need them. We're gonna bring you, and you. It's 28 now. Let's see, we want at least 4 tanks, so we go like this, I would say. Maybe actually like this, just so we know we have all the tanks. The Grenadiers we want, the Push we want, Pioneers we want, and the Wehr Infantry maybe too. Now the question is, do we bring our Air Force this one? Yes, I would say we do. They are at least after all attached to us. So we're not gonna bring the Krautschützen. And then we have 1 point. What can we give you for 1 point? Wait, can we maybe put upgrade? Let's see, that's also 2, and this is just a straight upgrade in anything but speed. So let's get maybe a Char 1 instead of a Panzer 2. And then what we also want to do here is we want to overstrength as much as possible here, which is 13. So we have a lot of tanks on 13. Actually, Pash is... Can we upgrade you to 11? We can. Because I would like to give... You have ignores entrenchment. Let's see, ignores ambushes. Who would be nice for ignores ambushes? I think a tank maybe. Or maybe just Push. You know, I'm considering not bringing our... You know what? I'm gonna do something differently. You are going to become just some tank. God damn it, I have all of them. Then you are going to, because he has more like experience already. So we're upgrading you to the Char. And then you being upgraded to the Panzer II Dora, which is, to be honest, maybe not a good idea. Maybe just keep the Gustav. And then I'm considering not bringing the Gustav, but rather maybe you know what we do? We bring the Gustav, but we bring the Gustav on only 11. And then I'd rather upgrade Pash a bit more to 17. And then this Char B1 gets a Yerk. Yeah, I think that's I'm good with that. Now this is gonna be our army: 3 artillery pieces, 2 anti-air, no anti-tank once again. But we do have maybe we want an anti-tank though. But 3 points. 3 points is 3 points. I don't think we have... I mean, we could not bring the Stuka, maybe. No, I think we are better off with the Stuka than the... Yes, yeah, I think that's fine. Yes, okay. Now, let's deploy. Let's have a look. So, this is Stuka, and then we have only 1 crossing we can use, which is the one of Abbeville. These ones are all destroyed, so we would need... No, I'm not gonna bring... We're gonna punch through there. It's gonna be fine. A vigilant tank would be nice, but I don't think we will get any of that anytime soon. Let's have the artillery maybe rather in range. Since we're not really caring too much about this down there. Actually, you know what? No, you go there, and then you go in the back line. Tank, fighter. We do not have any transport planes, so that's it. Alright. Let's start this and see. So there's a bunker. There's nothing there, so we could have easily crossed that. There's a unit there, so we're gonna bring the... Well, let's see. Oh, the tanks can't really reach far. But our artillery could go in here. Okay. Can you? Yes, but if 1, 2 is not what we want to see. 0 is 3 with the pioneers. I think that's actually just not great because we don't manage to do it. 0, 1. Yes, please. And with this, Loki gets Steamroller. Nice. Okay. Now we can bring the artillery in position to hit them all across the board here. We should have brought a scout car up for better hitting, but well, if you don't think about it, you don't think about it, I guess, eh? Let's see. Let's bring the Grenadiers here because they have Provocateur. And they have... Oh, we could actually also cross the rail bridge here. Okay. Then we have our anti-air ready everywhere, and the tanks just get closer, I guess. Push could still attack in theory, but I don't think we have a place for Push to go. So yeah, I might create another big traffic jam here right now. We are not gonna attack ourselves. We're gonna just like have them attack us. And then let's see what they do. There's a plane, and that plane is gonna get not destroyed, but pretty much damaged. So they have a hero. Wait. Oh boy. Wait, what the heck is your hero doing? Because he did not attack our fighter. Our fighter gave support fire, but we are not being attacked. Which I think I've never seen before. Okay, the 88. No, the 88 is actually more important for something else right now. So, you're gonna kill this. Or is it? Or can we maybe just destroy these by hitting it with a lot of artillery? Let's suppress them a bit now. Now they are 6 suppressed, which means they're basically given no support. That's 5 damage still we take though. 1 here with the pioneers, and then they run. And then we can have, let's see. Yes, look at this. The Charby one goes in here now. Hits this. Hits this. Which makes him run away. He's vigilant. Okay, so he could go into... and then we actually maybe don't have to bring the 88 for what I was considering to use it for. Loki hits that. And then advances there? Wait, let's see. Yeah, I think... Wait, why are you encircled? Then he goes here. We still have his second attack, which is really nice. Now Sal comes in. And Sal finishes them, and then Sal hits this again. Okay. We nearly have it. The big boy. Because now we hit it with this last tank, which gives him an overrun. And then we can move no other tank anymore, sadly. We could use the 88 as an anti-tank support. You know what? We take in this loss here. And I'm not gonna use the 88 as an anti-tank support, but I'm actually gonna use the artillery. Because, yeah, that looks much better. And now our infantry could consider to sit right where it is, and I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have the infantry just sit behind the river for now. Because then it doesn't push too far ahead and into a counterattack. So we take this rather slow, I would say. And then Summer can kill him. This tank can go here, Pash can come. My Pash just goes on the road up here to come down faster next time. Yes, okay, and everyone should also be covered by anti-air. Yes, perfect. Now let's end the turn. And that's it. They send a scouting vehicle towards us, and that's it. Bad move on their side, I would say. Let's have this scout car move past here, and there is the next char. Let's see a 1-7. If we move the scout car, he surrenders. Not what we really want, because we would rather have him to die. But I cannot complain, I guess. You hit the char. You hit the char. For suppression. I'm not sure if we want to use the 88 for this. Let's see, you do a 2-4, a 1-5. How much of you do we still have? 3 F-36. 79 Panzer 2G. So I think actually using him as a first attack is much better here. Yeah. I think we're gonna Stuka the big one. We can't. He's just out of range. Okay, so we cannot Stuka him, then we could just Stuka this. It's the 6th of June, by the way. I have not checked the... I forgot to check the first date. And then we can now start to encircle them here. Very nice. Are you good against this? Not really. Yep, we're gonna try to go for the Yep here. Okay, so this Charby one has a lot of things to think about. And then the infantry here, sadly, we cannot get around, of course. 09, wait a second. Maybe we should do that. Let's do that. Let's bring you here and hit it. This would be a perfect place, by the way, for an overrun hero. Because imagine this thing has overrun and could now change into anti-air again. Just saying, would be nice to see. Because right now, I mean, we are still covering our artillery pieces, which is some of the more important things here. And then the infantry starts to make its way over. Let's see, the pioneers could get all the way down there. The Grenadiers actually can take this. Wait, that's huge. We're gonna do that. They take the port, and then Pash pushes together with the pioneers onto this side. And everyone here, please unload. And the pioneers move also here, so they can hit this. Yes, okay. So we have to see, I mean, this is not great for them. They might attack us there. We can move you here. Because now we have an anti-tank support here. The Panzer 2G might struggle a bit, but it should be fine. Alright, let's have a look. Here they come. They're not doing the attack. There's a British... Wait, so the British are somewhere down here. Okay. 05. I mean, we have enough here to... That's a veterancy star for Cell. The Pioneers are enough to take this. I hope they are actually. They are. And then the scout car just... Oh, there is actually... Wait. Huh? Oh, I guess we have already been... too far out to actually see it. Okay, now what do we do here is the question. We scout ahead, see there's a anti-air here. Can Push maybe not take it, but Push can damage it quite well. So I would say Push goes here and hits it. And then none of our tanks can really make it around. So we'd have to have a look at this in a second. Maybe Loki could. Loki could actually make it around, but Loki could also do a lot of damage here. I think though, if we... Let's see. Okay, not bad. 0-1 here. He will retreat now. And now... You can't move anymore, can you? No. I mean, we could hit it with this. Let's see, can the Van Infantry? Yes, the Van Infantry can take either this or this forest, and I feel like we should use them to protect the flank here. So we have an infantry screen to protect our right flank. Then we hit this with this artillery piece. Now, if Loki does this correct, he overruns this now, takes out this, goes back here, attacks this, and this tank just can't make it still. But this tank can make it there. Okay. And then you know what? This tank is actually just gonna also hold the flank for now. With our 2 viewing range. Do we have another attack? Only for a 0-1. But I mean, it's a 0-1. It's not a bad attack. They surrender. Nice. Okay. So we put a Char B1 on this road to block them there. Supported by the Panzer and an artillery piece. The 88 goes here and then protects everything up to this Panzer. He's the only one not protected, but we can just pull him back to protect him too. And then this anti-air goes here in the center, where it protects a lot of other units. Yes, I think that's a good start here. I like it. They might take this airfield, but that's okay. Actually, it was maybe a stupid move to move off the airfield. Oh well, we can't change it now. Because... You know what? We play this. Because... we can't use them anyways next turn if we don't do this. I should have done it the other way around, so the Stuka could have attacked here. But it's fine. Okay. Anyone here that needs reinforcements that can get reinforcements? I don't think so. You can still move though, right? Yes. counter artillery hits us, it's fine. Tank Saul is getting a lot of action in, but yeah, so they have not attacked us, just as we hoped, which is great news for us. Now, our pioneers here can now take out this bunker. And there is another British piece of equipment here. Down there, what is that? A 2-pounder. Oh, because this is one of the towns we have to take. Oh, wait. Okay, I see. So we should actually divert a bit more units down here. Hi. So, there's infantry. Can we bring you? No, we can bring you behind it though. And then we also gonna, because the British are going to have some kind of anti-air, some kind of air force. So we just kind of want to deter them from coming after us here. This is the main objective. We're gonna clear them with like one push that's here, going this way. Maybe the... Actually, this should be fine for that. Is there an airfield there? There is one down here. And the next one there that could potentially support that. But that should be fine. Let's have a look, actually. I want to check something. 144 kills on these guys. Not bad. Actually, really not bad. Now, low-key can't read. Okay, I see the artillery is a bit annoying here. How do we do this? We want to hit... You know what? The tank needs to go first. So... Cell might want to actually get reinforcements. 2-4. Ouch. He's running. That's good. And then Pash should be... Oh, only 3 damage though? I mean, it's fine, I guess. Can you? Yes. Pash can fall back then. And we're gonna have... No one really here take Rune. Rune? I have no idea how to pronounce it. This turn, I would say. And there's an anti-tank there. That's not nice. But it's also not too much of an issue because we do have... Oh, of course, that's an overrun because of the clear hacks. Ah, shit. Oh well, let's see. Okay, so clear here, that's good. I am going to give these guys anti-air support. Should be nicely out of sight, so if they try to bomb us, they should get a surprise. And like this tank is still anti-air covered. This artillery piece is still anti-air covered. So only I think he is not, and this tank is not, which is technically covered because, you know, we have a fighter above it. And then we have this push going down here south. And if we are being held by Rune for a while, that's okay. We don't have to push through here right away. We just go around. And to the north around it. mean, the unit in Le Havre is not gonna move, so that should be fine. We can just clear it out and then have like maybe a scout car or so in the area to take it. We will see. The bridging pioneers would be very nice for that. Wait, we have already taken a nearby town? Which one? Oh, Abbeville. Oops. Okay, so they are pushing quite a lot over here. Let's see. We can take this out now, and then 7-4, that is not great for us. We need more artillery to break through this victory hex. Yeah, how do we do this? I don't know yet. How do we do this? I also don't know yet. I think what we are gonna do here is we're gonna throw more units against them over here. We actually pull the grenadiers. We could use the grenadiers here maybe. But no, I would rather... I mean, Pash could be a good unit for this. And then I have the tanks divert over there. Actually, one tank should stay around just in case. Just in case. So they don't have an airfield, no air force there, which means we don't really need this anti-air as an anti-air over here. We can bring it as an anti-tank over here. But we should bring Pash here then. And have the artillery behind it. And then we are bringing Loki also over here to deal with the British first, I think. Let's see, you already moved, so you have to move like here. And then, yes, the grenadiers go here. If you just, you know what, we can farm XP on this tank, it's fine. Let's rather have some units to take care of stuff over here. So we can only hit either an infantry or the tank. I think I'd rather hit the infantry than the tank. This is fine because even if they push out now, they will trigger the ambush and provocateur here, which should then give us an attack. So it should be fine. Let's focus. Can we focus still? No. We could focus on this unit. So yeah, let's get the tank reduced a bit with the Stuka. And then we bring the pioneers here. I know it's a bit exposed, but it should be fine. Then we bring you over here. We see now that these guys are covered by anti-tank, so that's a nice target for the pioneers next turn. But these guys are in a lot of trouble and a world of pain, and Boyd nearly killed them. Oh, so annoying. You know what? You. One, two, 1-1. I mean, no, we don't have to do it. Because if they attack us, they are getting... not down here, so they might try something against our pioneers. We will have to look. You moved over there, so this is everything we're gonna use for these guys, by the way. We should bring the Wehr infantry because they know the entrenchment, right? Oh, we could consider that, yeah. Here is the thing, they try to attack, I guess, the tank? This could hurt a bit. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot. I mean, freeing them is no problem, so we can just keep them right there. Now, nicely, they moved right into the range of our 88 here. Which should cost them this tank? Yes. And now they are also in range. For our tanks to actually... Wait. Oh my god, this did not count as a... Oh, I see. You are being reinforced, you get artillery support, and you get a unit there to block them from reaching the artillery support. So... They are running, that's fine. And we don't need any more units down here now. We also don't really need a unit here. But our grenadiers can nicely make, hopefully, minced meat out of this. Maybe together with the tank they can hit it again. And now we could attack this tank, of course, but we don't want to do that yet. So I think we rather have... Can you still move? You can still move. So let's have this here, because then they are encircled. Protect the airfield. They are still encircled. We can't encircle these because we can't control this hex really well, so that's fine. And then the artillery supports this for a turn, I would say. So 4-4, we don't have to take that right now. I do not want to trigger any bigger counterattack here by crossing, so I'm gonna stay on my side of the... Which river is that? The Seine. Of course, it's... No, wait, it's not Paris. But it is towards Paris, so yeah. It's like, of course it must be the Seine, but... Yeah, just don't listen to me, please. Okay, and that is the 7th turn. I'm gonna do one more turn and then we're gonna finish this episode. Hopefully we might be able to take Rune by then. And wipe out these pesky... You know what? Where are they going to run away? Perfect, and now for next turn we can just overrun them. They did nothing but reinforce. Okay. Three, 4. We might be actually able to push them off the hex. 2-3, 2-6. Oh, I mean 6 damage is nice, but it's not worth it. No, we should not do it. We should bring... So Le Havre only has... I feel like we're missing something here. Like... I'm not sure what it is, but it feels like we are missing something here. Let's have the Grenadiers go here. Oh, actually we could do this, and then they will try to attack us there, which should trigger them to attack these guys, which would be hilarious. Even if they now attack the tank, it's the same. Now let's have Stuka take care of the tank, and then we overrun it. And we are falling... No, we are not falling back over the river. we are actually going to stay where we are. The problem is I don't think we have the forces right there to actually take this out. So we might need to get the Wehr infantry to follow up there. So, I mean, then again, this is like all the time in the world, right? So we just, this is a little bit of XP farm maybe there, but hey, who cares? Now they have 2 more units down here, which we really want to take care of. I should have done this first, and then Boyd is taking care of this first, which gives us, wait, so how is this countryside an overrun, but the countryside over here wasn't an overrun? Huh? Okay. This is a good crossing we have here, and then 2 Paris will be protected too, so let's see what they have. Actually, not too strong. At least not what we can see is strong or anything. So Boyd will move this way. I think the Wehr infantry will move on the road here. In case they have a really strong like a char down there, we're gonna move here. We're also gonna keep this for now in anti-tank, anti-air, because if they have an aircraft and they try to bomb us, we will see it coming. Yes. So you do this. This is fine. This is fine. Everything here is fine. So I think that we can end the turn here. And because I'm not pre-recording it this time like crazy, where I just do like 2 full scenarios, we can actually say now, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. It would make my day if you could subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow the campaign. Interact with the campaign if you want, like a hit of the like button or a comment, you know, would bring it a long way with the algorithm and stuff. And yeah, I think we're doing okay. It's not amazing because 1/3 of the turns are done and we are kind of stuck still. So Saint Law is not my main objective. I rather go for Cherbero because, you know, for the special objective. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I will save it here and see you.